experience with what it takes to get a property developed, finished, and completed. So I have my little work crew, and we were out here basically putting down the landscape. I got a few bids on putting in landscape, and they were kind of high. So we thought, you know what, let's get the material ourselves, and we'll get learning experience out of it, and let's do it ourselves. And so it turned out great, so you guys can look at it.
So I want you to talk about the experience of people that went through those 3-day seminars. Do they ever get a chance to do this?
No, they don't. That's the thing. They get books and materials, but never. I don't find that they get the hands-on experience that they would acquire likewise.
So how will you compare the experience and education and the skill you've acquired over the last 12 months to somebody who wants to go out and do this?
Well, the difference is I'm actually doing it opposed to sitting back wanting to do it and wanting to get the knowledge to do it. I'm actually, when I met Tony, he basically took me on and put me out there. And so by doing so, I'm in the trenches. I'm actually doing the work, doing what it takes to be successful in this business. And so it's like comparing apples to oranges. There's no comparison. So
now, according to the statistics, 95% of the people out there that go to seminar year in, year out,
right.
Millions and millions of people, okay, they never buy a single property. So, they go to one seminar, pay $5,000, 10,000, then they couldn't buy anything. They say, well, let me go to another one, right? So they keep going and going. What is the major difference between those people and you?
Well, I think the difference is they don't have someone there to actually push them forward. So you get stuck, because it's easy to go to a seminar and get educated, but then the next step is, how do you go out and get the deals? When you find a deal, what do you do with it? And so to have someone there to guide you to each and every step it takes to get a project done or completed, or to complete a task that's before you, that's very imperative to be successful. So working with GIC, that is what I've gotten compared to just going and getting educated in a seminar or something like that.
So one thing. All right, this is amazing, Tony. I'm on the phone on Skype with Andre. Andre is our #1 apprentice student, and he's dressed up. Why are you dressed up? All you had to do was do a walkthrough, and then you dressed up like you're going to some freaking interview.
You gotta look the part the whole time, right?
Whatever. Okay, so we had a walkthrough today on Geraldo, right? And so and Andre called me as usual, panicking, told me we have some problems. It's like, what do you mean we have problems, Andre? I asked you yesterday, is everything fine? You said it was fine, correct?
Yeah.
So how did we get problems overnight?
Well, one of the problems is on my hands. See, we've been dealing with this fireplace issue, and the fireplace is pretty much a problem because we don't have the parts, and we're waiting on the manufacturers to give us the parts or to install the parts. And so we've been waiting on them, and they've been giving us the wrong parts and having to send the parts back, and all this time that it's taking to get this done. So now it's almost time to close, and we still don't have the parts. And so anyways, I was there this morning at the fireplace store, and they were telling me the company that can only get these particular parts because the unit is so old that only this company has these parts. They're going through a big merger with some other company, and they're all over the place. So I guess this is why they're having this issue of finding parts that we need. Anyway, so it's causing an issue for us to get our stuff done.
Okay, that's your one. What's the other problem?
And then the other one is the garbage disposal. I mean, this is a brand new garbage disposal, okay? The first time the inspector came and we turned the thing on, it was a screw stuck in there, okay? So I was able to see the screw, and so I was able to get it out of there, okay? And then we kind of blasted water and everything through there to try to flush out anything that might else be there. And it was fine, so it sounded fine. And so we thought that problem was fixed. Okay. So I haven't turned it on since then. Okay. So that was fine. But then we go to turn it on this morning when they do a final walkthrough, and it's making all this noise again. So we're going to likely have to replace that. So those are the two issues we ran into this morning.
Okay, so when I asked you yesterday if everything was fine, and you told me it was fine, I took it back to the bank.
Yeah, and that's what I was saying. As far as the like I said, the fireplace, we both know that one we're still waiting on. So they even I thought we had told the seller or the buyers that if we don't get those parts in time, we'll just pass it on to them because everything's paid for. That they can just have it installed once they move in, settle in, and they get the parts. They'll be taken care of. Now, as far as the garbage disposal. Once that thing was fine, I shut it off. Okay, I didn't deal with it where it sounded fine to me. But apparently something else is loose in there. So when they go to turn the switch on, it's making noise. Okay, so that was unsuspected. So I didn't know that was an issue there, or that we had.
So what did the agent tell you?
The agent was more or less concerned about the fireplace issue. He was
okay, this is another one of Andre's properties. As you can see right there in the background is his truck. This property took us 6 months, close to 6 months, to find the owner. All right. Eventually we found the owner, we negotiated the deal, and we finally closed on the property. So, so sometimes when you submit a property and you think, well, that there's nobody there and your property is pending and nobody's looking at it. Yeah, we are looking at every property, and we can only wait until we find the owner. So over the next several months, you're gonna get videos like this, and I'm gonna take you through each of the properties that Andre has been involved in, through the purchase and the rehab and stuff like that. Okay, so this is one of the first videos you're gonna get. I hope you enjoy it. If you have any questions, email us, and if you're not a member of GIC Deal Finders, you could click below and join us, so that you could be part of the real estate industry. And like I stated earlier, the money is real, and that's why they call it real estate. Okay, so hopefully you guys enjoy the video. Thank you. Bye.